What's the best Magic the Gathering deck of all time? Good question. Well, we wondered as well, so we bought every standard deck that ever won a World Championship and played them against each other. Again, and again, and again. We played 5 rounds of Swiss and we got to a top 8 of the best Worlds decks of all time, and we're bringing you all the rounds. We're about to play our second match of the semifinals, and it's time to put an end to the nonsense of the 1997 Black Aggro deck. It's gone too far.
I don't exactly know how this deck got to the top 4, but here we are playing a Prismatic Black against Temur Energy. It's not gonna be easy. In fact, it's going to be very hard.
So we're playing against another old deck with Temurgy, which is funny because Temurgy was a period of Magic often referred to as fire design, where they were printing stronger and stronger cards to make the packs more and more exciting. And in specific, Temurgy uses the energy mechanic, which is often complained about as being a mechanic that was impossible to interact with. So we're playing against a deck from 1997. Normally it'd be like, ha, easy, no problem. I'm just gonna Lung Tusk Cub them out of the game. But this deck has been taking down a lot of the other stronger decks. I'm kind of afraid of what Andrea is coming with today. There's one way to find out. Andrea, I'm gonna tell you now, I don't know why your deck's been winning. I'm kind of afraid to ask because I don't want to look like a dum-dum, so I guess we'll just play it out so I find out.
When I'll beat you, you'll see how strong it is.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
I brought my home dice and rolled a 5. I'll play first.
Alright, you go
That's my
first.
luck. Opening hand has few lands and not even all the colors, but I learned how to accept bad hands with this deck. So here we go, I'm on the play with 2 1-drop, maybe a 3-drop, maybe some removal spell. Good enough. That's a keep for me.
Were you born when this deck was won Worlds?
1997?
Yeah?
Yeah, actually I was born in 93, so together with Magic.
So 2 things were born that year. Andrea Mingucci, the legend, and Magic the Gathering. Ha, Temurgy. The cards are so strong when you just look at them. This hand has a 1-mana banned card followed by either a removal spell or what is essentially a Tarmogoyf, followed with a 3-mana token generator. This is just raw power. Well, the legend may take his turn. Show me what that black deck do.
It plays a Swamp and a Shadow Guildmage.
You're gonna have to give that one a read.
It's super strong. Actually, when I read it first, I thought it was bad. Then I got Store Off. It was actually performing well. For a blue and a tap, I actually put a creature I control on top of my library. That's not very good. But then for the red,
you don't say.
You can ping a permanent.
Take a creature or player and 1 damage to you. That's actually pretty good.
It's not bad. And you can go.
It's good in old Magic.
Yeah.
It's not good in 2018 Magic.
That
I
one?
think this is
I think
17?
that one, yeah. 17, I think.
It's Jensen, right? Because in 2017, you played untapped, dual lands, and Attune with Ether.
Woo! Later got banned.
It's banned because the 1-mana common goes to get a basic in your deck and gives you 2 energy.
You have it?
Yeah, of course. 1 energy. In my energy reserve, I'd like to put 2 energy. And I'll go get a basic. It's going to be a mountain. Thank you. You are correct. That is not a permanent. It is also your turn.
Or I could ping it.
Or you could ping it.
Tap and draw. Alright, this makes my hand better. I'll play Underground River, I'll take a damage, so I'll go to 19. And I'll play a Knight of Stromgald.
What does the creature do?
Protection from white, it's very relevant in this matchup.
Yes.
Then I can pump it or give it first strike. And then boom, 1 damage to you, 19 each.
Alright.
Go.
It's currently evenly matched. I'm gonna play another Sanctum and a Servant of the Conduit. When it enters, I get 2 extra energy in my reserve. I'll pass the turn to you.
Good. That stops my Shadow Guildmage. I played the land that I hate the most in my deck.
Why do you hate this land the most, Andrea?
Because this deck is very mana hungry. It taps the land every turn. I don't know why there's a Jensen Mine in it. Cannot deck build here in this tournament.
No, you're stuck with the lists that were registered.
I'll take a red, sorry, and I'll incinerate the Servant of the Conduit.
Wow, very efficient.
And then I'll attack for 3. You go to 16. And then, you will never expect this, another Shadow Guildmage.
The beats are coming strong out of your deck.
Go.
Beats by Andrea Mingucci. I'm gonna play Mountain.
No.
And this is one of my favorite
No,
cards from this
no.
time. Whirler Virtuoso. The cards are good back then. When it enters the battlefield, I'll add 3 to my energy reserve, going up to 7. And if I ever pay 3 of this, like at any time, I make a 1/1 Thopter token. You can ping it. So.
This doesn't feel good. All right, I drew another gems in mine.
The card you love.
The card I love the most.
Watch out what you wish for. You just might get it.
Then I'll try to play another Incinerate on your Willow Virtuoso.
So if I make a bunch of 1/1s, you can ping them.
Only a red mana for
Okay,
it.
only 1 red. I think I want to use 3 energy twice here. Donk. I'll make 2 1/1s. They fly. They're artifacts. And they say goodbye to Willow Virtuoso.
All right, and then I'll attack with my Knight of Stronghold.
So you currently have 2 mana open. That's fine.
You don't block.
I don't block.
I don't do anything. You get a 14.
Yep.
Go.
I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. Speaking of energy, I'll go to 2 because I play an Ether Hub. I could be mana efficient here and play the Long Tusk Hub and the Abrade, tap out all my land, but we're not doing that. That's boring. There's a Glorybringer that's burning a Glorybringer size hole in my hand, and I really want to play it next turn. So we're going to do a little less efficient plays, but make sure that next turn we can start beating face. So if you use 2 counters on your Gemstone Mine, and you deal yourself 2 damage, you tap 2 of your creatures, you can kill both of my creatures. Pretty good.
Considering that you spent literally nothing to make them.
Yeah, it's not even a real resource. Speaking of not a real resource, I'm going to attune with Ether, making 2 more of the not very real resource. I'll get another mountain. So the mountain goes to my hand, and then I will play Long Tusk Cub, which was the best opening in this deck at the time. Because if it deals damage to you, I get 2 energy, and if ever I pay 2 energy, I add a +1/+1 counter. It stays on it. I'm going to attack you for 1.
I will ping it with a shadow.
Oh, we're doing it!
No, this one.
The attacking one, yes.
Yeah, so I go to 18.
It's your go.
I don't think my deck plays Stare or anything to get rid of the Cub. I guess I have Mana War.
You have Mana War? Is
Wow!
that Mana War?
I just summoned it at the top of my deck.
You always do this!
Necrotal!
Oh wow! Speaking of cards that are good here.
Speaking of cards that are good here, my Gemstone Mine dies after adding 3 mana.
Broken.
And the other one is about to die next turn.
Necrotal kills a Long Tusk Cub.
And now I don't have any favorable attack.
Yeah, your deck is great.
I'll pass you.
This goes to show what is this? 15 years of power creep does? 20 years.
Why do you have 5 cards in hand?
Fire design. Speaking of good magic cards, I'll tap 5.
No.
Glorybringer. I'm at 14, but I'm gonna attack with both, and I'm gonna exert Glorybringer. When I do this, it deals 4 damage to one of your creatures, but it doesn't untap next turn. Stonk.
Take 5.
Yep.
I'll go to 13.
13. I'll pass the turn to you.
I'm tapping draw. Ooh, a real land.
I would have said another Necrotal would have been pretty good, but normally
No.
you couldn't cast it.
No, I real land this time. Well, let's begin by attacking for 4.
Oh, the beats they're on.
You go to 10.
10.
And then I'll take a damage. I go to 12. And I'll play a card that most people at home do not know. It's Necrotal. 3 mana, remove the top card creature from your graveyard, and it gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. This was a time in Magic where ordering of the graveyard mattered.
Now you only have 1 creature in your graveyard, but say you had the knight on top and the other one was at the bottom,
Yeah,
you have to wait to get rid of the other...
No, I had to remove this one.
Okay, so
and
you
then
can,
the other
you can
one.
only give this one +2/+2.
All right, now, yeah.
Okay,
That's your turn.
alright, I'll
My
untap.
hand is clean.
You're hellbent.
I'm
You're clean.
hellbent. Yes. I can hold my hands now.
You've just been waiting to do that. You've been feeling alone. So back in the day, Glorybringer was a strong magic card, and the only thing that's better than 1 Glorybringer is more Glorybringer.
No.
And if you had 2 of them, every turn you would just Necrotal a creature and swing in for 4. So I'll play another Glorybringer, Andrea. It's gonna attack, it's gonna exert. Do I keep this one behind? I keep the top to behind. I'm just gonna
I go to
Glorybringer.
8.
I'm gonna kill the Necrotog.
Adios.
I'll pass it to you.
All right, I can put another Necrotal.
Yeah, you can. How good are your magic cards, Andrea?
Why is this card in the main deck?
Is it the Octavia Orangutan?
We actually have a target!
Yeah.
What am I complaining about? That's a
But
great
you
draw.
have to kill your land to do it.
It's okay.
You get my Thopter. Your mono black deck is playing a 3 mana 2/2 monkey.
Yeah, it's Splashy Mangalorn. And yesterday against Dorov was playing 0 target, of course. I didn't play 1 target here. All right, let's come across.
All right, I'll take 4.
You go to 6.
6.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Go.
So this one doesn't untap. I'll draw a card for turn. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna start doing my things. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna exert. You're going down to 4 anyways. I'm gonna get this. You take 4. You go to 4. Speaking of really powerful magic cards, I'll play a Bristling Hydra. It's gonna enter the battlefield and give me 3 energy. And at any time, I can pay 3 energy, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gains hexproof until end of turn. Go ahead.
I don't think I have outs. But you never know what this deck can give you.
You have that Force of Will, but that gives 2 -2/-1 counters.
Actually, Manowar lets me survive. It's not.
It's not Manowar.
All right, you got this.
Can I attack in for lethal?
All right, I'll pass to you.
Okay. I don't get to play with these cards often. I'll attack you for 4. Okay, next game.
Coming off the sideboard, there is some strong cards. I think that both Hydroblast, Exile, but mostly Dystopia are very good. Taking out my trusty Monkey, and I'm not a big fan of Choking Sands in general, especially against the deck with a Toothless Ether, Servant of the Conduit, so I'm just taking them out.
This game, Andrea is on the play, so his 2 mana 2/2s are going to come in a little stronger and are going to be a little bit more aggressive, and they're going to come under my Essence Scatters. So I'm going to take those out. I don't need them yet. Spending 2 mana to counter 2 mana creature doesn't feel that great. So we're bringing in a Braid because it just snipes one of his creatures out for 2 mana, and we're bringing out Chandra because she can just come down, eat a creature, and then Andrea has to attack it or die to an insurmountable amount of value. All right, Gucci Meng, draw your 7-card hand. You're going first this time, right?
I am. Let's see what it is. Ooh. This hand actually works. I have a few lands, good creatures, even have a Necrotal, which is we've seen pretty powerful. Yeah, let's keep this. Okay.
Okay.
That works.
This hand feels pretty good. We are missing blue, but we have tons of ways to get it within the deck. Either we're drawing a card that we can cast, or we're drawing things that produce blue mana, and if not, we just eventually get to Bristling Hydra, which is one of the strongest cards in our deck, so this is a keep. I don't think we're going against something that's very terrifying anyways, so I can afford to take some turns off. Works for me too. There's some risk involved, but I'm not worried about your deck.
Let's battle. No Gemstone Mine this time, just a Swamp.
Let's battle. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll play a Mountain. Go. We're playing Draft. They're basics.
Yeah, I got 2. And then I'll play a, I don't know this card's rarity, but it is a Fallen Ascari.
And it has flanking.
Flanking, a powerful ability. In the latest set, the March of the Machines, one of the back cards doesn't say flanking, but says its ability.
Really? So they made the strategic decision not to use the word flanking.
Exactly.
Well, I'm going to make the strategic decision not to keep flanking on the battlefield.
No!
And no Necrotog shenanigans because it's exiled.
Necrotog.
I'm just going to play a Rootbound Crag and pass the turn to you.
Untap and draw.
Yes.
I'll play a powerful land in the reserve list. It's called Undiscovered Paradise. Very strong, actually. Much better than the previous one. You tap it, you have the color of any mana, and then at the beginning of your next untap phase, which is, I don't know how they rewarded it, but it's just in your turn, it comes back to hand. I mean, this card is very good. Yeah, it just fixes your mana without any downside, you don't lose the land, and etc. All right, I'll play something into your Harness Lightning. Pass.
It's protection from white.
Whoa, no Harness Lightning.
No Harness Lightning. I will kick off the energy shenanigans.
Oh, is this the famous soon banned Rogue Refiner?
Well, you know, Rogue Refiner would be pretty bad against your 2/2.
Well,
so
if you want, you can exchange. I give you this.
I mean, the value is pretty good. I do think that instead I will be playing a Whirler Virtuoso.
All right.
Which will use 1 energy,
yeah,
but then add 3.
Add 3.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't attack. Unless...
Necrotal, which would also return the land to your hand.
I regret my play of previous turn now.
You played 2/2/2 knights.
Yeah, I should have played another knight, but I thought you had a removal spell, so... I think I have a better play, which is to tap 4 mana and play the powerful Necrotal.
That's gonna come with a cost.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Necrotal is indeed powerful. I will use 3.
Immediately. Okay.
I think so.
And
This
attack.
dice.
Attack your top turn.
This is not Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, sorry.
Andrea. 18.
Go.
I'll play another really powerful magic card. Because my deck is just full of them, I'll play a Bristling Hydra.
That's okay, that's not that bad.
That's not that bad. That's a 4/3 that becomes a 5/3 that has hexproof most of the time. I'll attack you for 1.
19.
Go ahead.
And look at this now, we have a step before the untap step.
It's gonna be great.
Only happen invasions. Zoom.
Very good.
Woo! Nothing. I am just...
You're so excited for so little.
I can't
It
attack.
must be great to be you.
I can't do anything.
You could play Manowar.
I can play a Knight of Stromgeld
This is one that could attack before.
and pass to you.
Oh. I'm gonna untap. I'll draw. I'm gonna use one temporarily.
Ooh, you don't have.
I don't have blue. Temporarily, you can kill my Blissing Hydra. But no, I'm gonna play the famous Bandon Standard Rogue Refiner.
Too good.
Go up to 4, draw a card. Now you've got a lot of first strikers,
I do.
which is kind of annoying for my
Yeah.
Bristling Hydra. So I'm gonna have to take things slow. I'll play a tapped Botanical Sanctum and attack you for 1.
I go
Yep.
on top and draw.
You're gonna need something good, I think. Oh no, he's reading.
Wow. I mean, I know I put this card in my deck, but I didn't realize how good it was. I'll play, and this is gonna be good here. It's an enchantment called the Dystopia.
Okay.
It says cumulative upkeep 1 life because it was too good without they need to give you a
Without-
downside.
Without being
And then it says, during each player's upkeep, if that player controls a green or white permanent, he or she sacrifices a green or white permanent.
That's a lot of my permanents. That's pretty good here.
Yeah, I am very excited to draw that. And yeah, still no attack, so you go.
Okay, because I've got green or white permanents.
Upkeep,
I have a green or white permanent.
trigger.
Rogue Refiner's gone. It was too strong.
I thought it was dead with a Bristling Hydra, but guess what? There is a recurring edict effect. I might actually win this.
I'll draw. I would love to play my second Hydra out here and start attacking and blocking and attacking and blocking and losing a Hydra per turn. But who am I kidding? They're gonna get gobbled up by Andrea's Dystopia anyways. So I can take a turn off. I can wait till he sacrifices the Dystopia. What is he gonna do? Throw a 2/2 Knight at me? So I heard energy's pretty good, so I'm gonna give myself another one of those. And I'll just hit you for 1.
Okay, I got a 17.
17. Go ahead.
On top, put a
Pay
counter.
1 life. 16. It's my game plan.
Draw.
To just play green creatures until.
My game plan is to play swamps. I think that'll work.
You're attacking?
Yeah.
You know what, Andrea? This is gonna die anyways.
So
So
you-
taking 1 turn to tap out all your mana seems good.
All right, so I'll give you first strike and I'll pump it once.
All right. It's a very strong knight because it just killed this huge Hydra.
Yeah.
Spunk.
And I'll pass to you.
All right, I'll untap. There's a trigger. Does this sacrifice?
I hope so.
Oh no, you can just decide not to.
Yeah.
I'll draw.
Wait, so I just keep it, I can keep it around.
You
Ooh.
can keep it around. But then if I draw a Glorybringer, it's pretty embarrassing. I'll play a Botanical Sanctum and pass the turn.
You know what? I'll pay 2 here.
Wow.
I don't mind.
Getting cocky. 14.
14. Draw. Play the second Undiscovered Paradise, and this time I'll attack with everybody.
I will block here.
First strike.
Very good. You saved it.
4 damage.
Yes, I go to 14.
You know what? I'll just play a Fauna Scary and pass.
I'll untap, I'll draw. I will play a tune with you then, which will go to 7 energy. You have a bit of a board now. I'll go get a forest. And you know what? This feels like a terrible play, but I kind of need to buy myself a turn. So I'm going to play a Blissing Hydra.
Yeah.
Hope you just defeat yourself with the cumulative.
No,
Okay.
it's not gonna happen.
I'm going to have 3 energy, go to 4.
Go to 10, yeah.
Yeah, 10. Play a tap Botanical Sanctum and pass.
All right, untap, lose 3 life, go to 11.
But now, if I get a Whirl of Virtuoso, it's gonna be great.
I'll play another Undiscovered Paradise,
Yes.
and yeah, just attack with everybody.
You know what, Andrea? This is gonna die anyways. And if it makes you tap out, save me a turn.
I'll pump and give it first strike.
Yep. It ate the Hydra. So,
That easily? Yeah,
I'm not gonna spend 3 energy on 1 of your mana.
Makes sense, makes sense.
You have so much mana
Trigger.
anyways. Yes.
Go.
My green creatures. They're efficiently dead. Hey, Andrea. I'm starting to see why your deck didn't lose as much as it looked on paper. I'm gonna play Forest. And I'll pass the turn.
I mean, if it wasn't for this one, I would have lost for sure. There's no way I can deal with the thing. I think I will let the Dystopia
It's finally
go.
gone.
Yeah. Not paying any more cumulative upkeep. Attack you with everybody.
That I'm not gonna block.
You're not going to block.
Nope. Seems unwise.
That's fine for me. No effects.
No effect. I'm gonna, because if not, I'm dead. So you're very clever. I'm gonna go ahead and choose to braid the knight. And I'll go down to 2.
You go down to 2, and guess what?
Do you have a lightning bolt in this deck?
I have it. Earthquake.
Woo! Not bad. All right. Woo! Wow. Okay, now we are on the play, so we need to be a little bit more aggressive, and our Essence Scatters counter is 2/2 Knights if we don't play anything on turn 2 for some reason, or later on, if we put some good creatures on the board, we can keep them up and prevent a Necrotile, for example. So I'm going to take out the Constitution Coup, because we're usually spending 5 mana to get a 2 mana creature, and I'm also going to get rid of a Blurston Hydra, because we did see that if ever he does put a Contagion on the board, I would rather have as little green creatures as possible. Okay, Andy.
Andy?
Andy, that's what I call you when I want to defeat you. I take away your Italian powers. There's an alternate timeline where you're Andrew...
Gucci Man.
Gucci Man. You're Gucci Man. That's a rapper instead of a Magic player.
You just took my name.
This hand is full of raw, powerful Magic cards. Issue is, the mana is kind of iffy. But that's okay, because one thing that Andrea is lacking is access to powerful Magic cards. So in this case, let's get the train engine snowball machine rolling, and just hope that we get to play them out fast enough that Andrea has to use an insurmountable amount of value to get rid of the train snowball machine.
Once again, I have a medium hand, but I think that's good enough to keep it. 4 lands, 3 spells.
Okay, I'm gonna kick things off with the least powerful card in Magic. Actually, that's not true. That's not nice. I'm gonna get a lot of enemies if I say that. I'm gonna kick things off with a forest.
No attune?
No attune with either.
Playing post ban already?
Yeah, the post ban. You've got a chance. It's looking good.
I'll go forest go. Swamp go.
It's taking over. I'll play Rootbound Crack, and I think
the Andy's working.
I think here I want to play a Servant of the Conduit.
All right.
No Dystopia, please. I'm gonna, well, it's a turn away. I'm gonna get 2 energy and pass the turn to you.
Untap and draw. I could simply just play my Undiscovered Paradise and Incinerate the Servant, but I want to get on board, so I'm just going to use this Contagion instead, which is obviously card disadvantage, but I'm going to tempo my opponent playing some 2-drops and a free removal spell instead. I'll start with a Contagion.
Woo!
Pitching the Black Knight.
You take 1 life.
I lose 1 life, so I go to 19 and I kill your servant.
You're going to pitch 2 cards. 2 for winning yourself to get my servant.
I think so. Might be a mistake, but
seems pretty good.
I have to hope you get a little bit unlucky.
I'm gonna play a Ether Hub. Doop. You're playing Manowar in your mono black deck. The times were very strange.
I don't have it in my hand, don't worry.
I've learned not to trust you. I'm gonna just play a Whirl of Virtuoso instead. It's gonna give me 3 energy.
2 energy only. Because you have to use 1.
Ah, yeah, that's correct.
5. I'll prevent you from some muted comments.
Yeah, you saved me. Well,
you know what? My Knight of Stromgard does not care about your Ruler Virtuoso.
Because he can eat it. Well, I don't care about your Knight of Stromgard, so I'm just gonna take.
Wow, not caring about me?
Any effects? This is you?
No, that's what the Knight is saying. I'll play an anti-Thopter card. It's the Fallen Ascari, because you can't fly.
Because they just die in the face of him.
Yeah.
They cower in fear like a goat when there's a truck nearby. You know what's pretty good against this? A second Whirl of Virtuoso. I use 1. You getting 3?
Do I go?
Yes.
I'll tap and draw. I'll play my favorite land, Undiscovered Paradise. All right, I'll attack you.
Okay.
With both. No fear.
No fear. So if you pump this one twice, you can kill 1. I'll take that trade. I'll double block.
That's okay. I'll just pump the knights.
Yep.
And accept the trade.
All right. Which one do you want to get?
You choose it. And you take 2 down to 16.
I go to 16.
I'll take 1 damage.
Ooh.
18. And it's coming back.
Oh wow, it's too strong. This is not legendary. You could have played 2 of them anyways.
No, it's not legendary. It's like a common or something.
I'll draw. Well, it was so good last time.
No.
Then I'll play a 7.
Man, that was a Bristly Hydra. Game over on the spot.
You're done. Well, I'm still afraid of another one of those contagions. And I'll just pass the turn.
All right, untap, and in the untap phase,
you get your land back.
All right, I'll replay it, and I'll tap with both.
I don't have any effects.
That's cool. I'll pump my knight.
I'll have effects.
No.
I'm gonna play a Harness Lightning.
Too good. Harness Lighting. So
I'm gonna go up
good.
to 10 energy, targeting this.
Yeah.
Any effects?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna deal it 1.
So good, Ernest Lining.
I'm gonna take 2.
Yeah, you get a 14.
14.
I've been attacking you forever, you're 14. I'll take 1, go to 17.
Wow.
And guess what?
What's up?
A knife of Storm.
Wow.
Yes, they don't stop coming. And you can go.
I'm going to end my turn by making 3 thopters.
3, so you take away all your mana.
All my energy.
All right.
It's okay, there's more coming. I'm going to declare attacks.
Yeah, that's
Shunk.
easy take. Let's go to 12. No!
There's more mana where that came from. There's more energy. I just never run out. I've been drinking so much coffee. I'm gonna get 3 energy. Go back
Yes.
up to 3. And pass the turn.
Untap fate. Draw.
You do love that land. That and Knight of Stromgold.
This card is so good. I'll attack you with both.
Wow.
I'm not afraid of your...
Making a statement. I'm gonna go ahead and take 4.
Really? You're dead, you're a 4.
15.
No!
You could have got me there. I go to 10.
And I play a card that's first appearance for it in these games I've played so far with this deck. Mana War.
It's a powerful magic card.
Is it though? I think I just bounced at the up there.
All right. Bye-bye.
And
It's a token, so it just disappears.
it's your turn.
I'll untap.
Dystopia trigger? I
No,
don't have it.
you need to have it on the board for it to work that way. I'm gonna attack with everything.
All right, I'll take a trade here.
Works.
I'll take only 8.
Only 8. Down to 4. Then, my cards, they keep on being good. I'll play a long twist card.
All right.
Go.
Untap. Bounce.
Long twist card, so bad. Can't even block the creature with flanking.
All right, wait a second here.
Do you have an out?
Yeah.
Oh! Andrea, no. There's no way.
Okay, let's go. I'll play an Undiscovered Paradise again. Saving me
favorite
some important life. If you was a gentleman, I would be dead by then. For another Mana War.
Oh no.
Bounce.
It's gone.
And then I'm at 4.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think it's... No, I think I'll attack with the flanking.
You'll attack with the flanking.
You got 8.
I go to 8.
And pass to you.
I'll untap. There's a lot of good draws in my...
No, it's not.
Should I take a guess what card this is?
No, it's not the card, so it's just... I mean, I'm dead even with a single like Magma Spray.
I can tell you it's better than Magma Spray.
It's Arnes Leinen.
I'm gonna pay 1. Then I'll pay 2. Then I'll pay 3. Then I'll pay 4. I'll pay 5.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Andrea. I don't even need to exert it. No energy spent. I'm gonna play Glorybringer. I'm gonna declare tax.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna go in with the team.
I'm dead.
Good games.
Good game.
Finally taking down the mono black deck. How did it get so far?
Good game.
Good games.
I lost. That was predictable, but still, I got a game. I'm satisfied with that.
Mono black had a good run. We didn't expect it to make the top 8, and then we didn't expect it to make the top 4, so it did quite well. Well, if you guys like this, speaking of that, this is a whole series. So we played every Worlds deck against each other. We made a top 8. We're going to try to find out what the best deck of all time is by the metric of Worlds. So if you like this, next week we have another video coming out with the finals where Andrea and I are facing Temur against Black Red Midrange while that time of Magic was very strong. And if that's not what you want to watch and you want to watch something else, you just like Andrea, maybe he's the only reason you're here, well then, luckily for you, there's a whole YouTube channel.
Yeah, you can watch my videos every day on twitch.tv/AndreaMengucci or on my YouTube channel.
They're very good. We watch, we're subscribed. So if you're not, you should also subscribe as well. In the meantime, we'll see you in the next video.